What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed if you are. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, while you're at it, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation. And I wanted to talk about this. I know so many people have been talking about it, guys, but I wanted to just share something as quickly as I possibly can, because I'm not going to get into all of the debate about Keke and how much money she makes versus how much money her baby daddy makes, because clearly, I mean, he is her baby daddy. He is not her husband. And I'm assuming they were in a relationship. Not sure if they still are at this point. I've heard that she at least unfollowed him on social media. That's like news these days when someone unfollows someone, especially if they're in a relationship with each other. So I guess that's a big deal. I don't really know. I don't get into all of that. But, you know, when I heard this story and about this guy, his name is Darius, and how he was feeling some sort of way because Keke went to see Usher at his residency in Vegas, and she was wearing a little outfit. Honestly, I felt like the outfit was cute, whether it was appropriate or not. She's an adult, and I don't know if he can police her outfits, if she ever had an issue with him with regards to that, or if it was because it was Usher and how she was. I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. When I saw the outfit and she had a sheer covering over it and a bodysuit underneath it, but the cheeks were out. I know people were talking about a video that he did where she was wearing some sort of like bodysuit, but she was completely covered, and he had the camera on her butt and she was twerking her cheeks, and he was like, look at that. I don't know, because with this outfit, the middle was going up the butt cheek, so the cheeks were out even though there was a sheer covering over it. I mean, I thought the little moment was cute with her, you know, being serenaded by him and her putting the microphone up to his... Listen, I'm not trying to be that person. As I'm saying this, I'm honestly, as I'm speaking, and as I'm looking at this right now on Instagram, because she's turning, and listen, men, a lot of them are jealous. Women can be jealous too, absolutely. But when she turned around and you saw the thong going up the butt, to me, it was like he clearly saw something that he was enjoying, and it is what it is. What's done is done. So when he made this tweet and say, it's the outfit though, you a mom, when Usher was singing to her, I felt like, okay, at first, maybe it was the outfit. I don't know what her being a mom has to do with it, because she's a woman. She'll be a woman always. Yeah, since she's had a child, she will always be a mother as well at this point. But, you know, she's a woman. And so I don't know what her being a mom had to do with anything with it. But then he doubled down on what he said. And this is what I wanted to talk about. But I'm sorry, I started laughing because as I was speaking and I was looking at the video, and I just started speaking and saying, you know, oh, it's cute. He's coming over. He's serenading her. She's got on the outfit, the thongs going up the cheek. She turned around. He put the mic up to her mouth. Then I just started envisioning. I'm like, maybe that's what he was envisioning. Maybe that's what he was envisioning, because he got jealous. Hands down, this is a jealous moment. This is a man having a beautiful girlfriend who has a child with him, and he got jealous. He got jealous. So, but this is what I wanted to talk about, guys. But before I get into that, I'm going to play a quick word from my sponsor, Rose Forever. If you're like me and you love roses, then this definitely is for you. I'm excited to be partnering up with Rose Forever. Rose Forever is a New York-based brand launched in 2019. They design luxurious rose boxes and natural roses that will last for at least a year, as if they're being freshly picked. They use natural oils to preserve the roses, and the bouquets are handcrafted by professional artisans. All of the materials they use to cover the boxes are vegan, even the pink suede and black velvet. Their preserved roses in special colors such as violet, black, and even royal blue are created through a natural process of pigmentation to keep the rich, intense shades and are allergen-free. There is an enormous choice of rose colors to choose from in the box shapes or materials as well, so you just have to find your own perfect combination for your desired design. They've developed multiple design options due to customers' feedback and would love for you to try them out. I love the choice that I have. I have the roses in violet. It's like a lavender color. It's perfect because I absolutely love purple. So if you would like to try them out, there's so many choices to choose from. Go to the link in the description box to the website and put in the discount code HONEST20. That's the word honest and the numbers 20 to get $20 off of your purchase. And let me know that you got yours because I absolutely love mine. They are perfect for gifts, and I'm definitely going to be ordering more for my business locations because who doesn't love roses that are going to last for a year? So no more purchasing roses for a week and dumping them in the trash. So go ahead and purchase your Forever Roses today. All right, guys, so before I get into what I really wanted to talk about, if you ever saw the movie The Five Heartbeats, one of my favorite parts from the movie, because it's funny, but this is what I thought about when I thought about this situation, because this is clearly about jealousy. It's not about standards and morals and traditions. He's not a standards and morals and traditions guy. Let's just be clear. Let's just put that out there. This is 100% about jealousy. He got insecure. He got jealous. And if you saw the movie The Five Heartbeats, if you remember the scene when the Five Heartbeats, when Flash took over as the lead singer, and JT, he was feeling some type of way because he felt like Flash was getting all the shine, all the girls. And so his brother Duck, he was like, well, he just sings lead. That's why he's getting all the attention. And so JT was like, oh, yeah, okay, so let me switch that up. So they had a performance, and Flash started serenading a lady in the front row who was sitting next to, I'm assuming it was her husband. I don't know, but she was sitting next to a man. So Flash came off the stage, and he started singing, just in case. He's not all that he seems. And then JT, he comes off the stage, and then he starts taking his part into the lead to serenade this woman. And they had like a little bit of a competition. And the girl, she's sitting in her chair. She is loving it. She is surprised. She is seething in her chair. She is sliding down in the chair a little bit. They take off the jacket, giving it to her. And she, after all of that, they're like going back and forth, JT and Flash going back and forth, singing, serenading her. Pretty much they're just competing with each other. They really don't care. It's not like they're going to be leaving the arena with this woman, right? This is a performance for them, just like it was for Usher. I'm not saying Usher wouldn't smash if he had the opportunity. I don't know if Keke wants to go there because we've heard the rumors about the lumps that Usher may or may not have, but I digress. The guy was not feeling it. And the chick, I mean, she was loving it to the point where she like passed out. And when they finished, they got back up on the stage. And the guy, he got up out of his seat, left her there and walked away because he was jealous. He was pissed off and he was mad. This was giving me that. This was giving me Five Heartbeats, singing competition, jealousy vibes, because he was seeing a video of his supposed girl, but definitely the mother of his child, looking beautiful, ass cheeks showing, being serenaded by Usher, him putting the mic up to her mouth. Listen, guys, think about stuff like that. I'm telling you. I remember once I joked, it was years ago. Next month, actually, I'll be married. It'll be 25 years for me, right? But I remember I was joking with my husband. I said, hey, why don't you take me to a Joe concert? It wasn't like Joe was having concerts like that. The singer Joe, I really like his music. And my husband, he just responded. He's like, I'm not taking you to a Joe concert so you can be throwing your panties up on stage at Joe. But I'm saying a lot of guys, they just, it's a jealousy thing when it comes to these men. I'm not getting into the thing about Keke's money and how he's dependent on her and all this other stuff. All of that stuff could very well be true, and it probably is. But this guy is not a standards and morals and traditions guy, because when he made that post about, it's the outfit though, you're a mom. Yeah, whatever. Because I guess some people at first thought maybe that was a joke. So he doubled down on it and he responded and he said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Well, first and foremost, dude, if you were a standards and morals and traditions type of guy, you would have asked for her hand in marriage. And if she said no, you wouldn't have been sleeping with her. Because let's just be clear. A lot of males, I won't even really say men, a lot of males, they love to harp on this thing about morals and traditions and standards when it comes to policing and controlling a woman and wanting a woman to submit and all of that other bullcrap. But in the Bible, when it talks about submission, it talks about submitting to a man who is worthy. They don't say that. And a lot of these men are not worthy of being in submission too. But the Bible also talks about submitting to one another as husband and wife. But a lot of these guys, they don't believe in the Bible. They don't live by it. They definitely don't abide by it and walk by it. But then they want to be a man of standards and morals. But you don't even have real beliefs. You just want to have what you want to have. And let's just be honest. You just want to be able to control this woman that you're with. And I'm not saying just because she makes more money, she should be able to do whatever she wants to do. But I am saying she's not your wife. So really, you can't control her. And even if she was your wife, it's not about control. Wifing someone up is really about loving and supporting and wanting to establish a life together and enjoy life together, grow in life together, suffer the hardships that life brings, not you bringing hardships to this person, but going through these things together. And if you decide to create a family, you do it in that realm. But you sleeping around and having unplanned kids, now you want to be a man of standards and morals. I'm not saying that he didn't ask Keke to marry him. It's possible that he may have and she declined. So I'm not even here preaching about marriage and that they should be married, but I'm saying that it is very hypocritical for him to talk about standards and morals and talking about we live in a generation. No, you are living in the generation and abiding by the generation that you're living in, where you feel that you have the right to control a woman, because we see that happening all across the United States. It definitely is something that happens in a lot of other countries, a lot of countries that are very strictly ruled by religion and things like that, where women can't even go to school. They can't work. They have to completely cover up from head to toe, where only their eyeballs can be shown if they're out in public. I mean, there's so many different things. But when it comes to this guy, wanting to double down on what he said when ultimately everything that he said about Keke's outfit was out of pure jealousy and inadequacy and insecurities, because he saw a man, and then he saw a famous man, a wealthy man, and saw his woman smiling, cheesing, grinning from cheek to cheek, ear to ear, so be it, and looking beautiful and feeling insecure. And then he started doing the man thing where he's picturing her screwing Usher, or Usher screwing her, because he's picturing, okay, he's putting this mic up to her mouth. What else is he going to be putting up to her mouth later? I wasn't with, that's the type of stuff, like jealous guys like that, their minds will run with that stuff. Really. Why don't you just appreciate what you have? Because I'm assuming that she was in a situation where she was okay with it, okay with not being married, okay with having a baby with this dude and not being married, okay with him not being in the same tax bracket as she is, okay with it. She was okay with it. So he probably should have just stayed silent about it on social media. And if he wanted to have a discussion with her about it, he could have done it in private. So when people say that he embarrassed Keke, to be honest with you, I don't feel that Keke felt embarrassed. I feel like he just embarrassed himself, because when that happened, she just came out and she doubled down by unfollowing him and then posting more pictures to just showcase herself and say, I wish I had taken more pictures, but we were running late. I am telling y'all right now, if you haven't seen at Usher, you must go. He was so fabulous. Like she was doubling down on her looking beautiful. And I mean, she did. She looked gorgeous. The pictures are absolutely stunning. I, don't feel that she felt embarrassed. She was showing off and saying, kiss it. Okay. Like literally. So I just wanted to talk about that, guys. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. She's a Virgo like me, so I respect. She's a little bit more outgoing than me when it comes to her personality, but I love it. I love her energy, and I'm here for it. A lot of us Virgos, we'll just keep moving forward. We will ignore and move along and just act like it didn't even happen, okay? Even if we do, it'll be in private. You won't know anything about it, okay? So I absolutely am here for Keke. Do your thing and don't let that man hold you down. And he isn't. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.